Good morning. This is Lynda Cromar, and I promised you that I was going to do some more review about the Enviralizer and why I believe it would be of great help to anybody that is trying to build a business online, no matter what it is. One major thing is that we are not just giving you fluff that may or may not be helpful, but we are giving you the very bare bones uh, how to that most people kind of don't let you have unless you pay even up to $500 or $600 for it. Now I have to tell you that one of the things that happened to me and why I consider this so valuable is that much of the time I have gone out on the internet and I have searched for free tools and training and often found that much of it is obsolete, misinformation, old information, or just part of the information I need and I have to find it elsewhere. Or in a lot of cases, people will give you a small taste of it and then make you pay for it. And what we're doing here, which makes this so much more valuable, is that we are giving you the whole thing for $25 one time. And you have the opportunity to actually earn from this as well. And so I promised you I was going to tell you what this first page was all about and why it's important to you. And the major thing is that we have the how-to right here. You have the how-to with this video. It tells you how to get started, and with this member handbook. Now I'm going to take a quick peek inside. I'm not going to give you the whole thing because for $25, really? You can't do that? I think that that's silly not to even talk about being able to do it. But $25, a one-time thing, what if it meant that you would never have to buy another product again? I mean, maybe you would consider some of the other things we have, but you would not have to. What if that was the possibility? Right here on the front page, they talk about how there are so many people out there on the internet right now that are giving you pieces and parts, and their whole motivation is to actually gouge and steal and take whatever possible amount they can. They'll give you a small piece and then they'll say, here's more, but you got to pay for it, but you got to pay for it, but you got to pay for it. And the problem is most people have been through that. I have been through that. So what we're teaching here is between this and the community that we have, you can be earning income from what this program teaches right now, right here, just in this one little program called Enviralizer. You don't have to do what I did, which was I went all over the internet searching, and I paid for very expensive programs, often up to $500, and didn't get even close to what's in here. And so one of the things that they teach here is that you also want to be plugged in. Now if I come back here to the front page, the third piece on this front page is two groups. There are two groups here. The Freedom, says Freedom Uprising, but it's Simple Freedom, and this one is the Enviralizer, the actual Enviralizer group. We have a specific one just for Enviralizer. It's not for anything else. Now both of these groups come with something that you have to say. I have to say this because some people don't get it, is that you absolutely do not offer any of your own products and services, whether they're paid for or free, doesn't matter. You do not do that inside of these groups. These are very, very high valued masterminds that are available to you, and I showed that on the video yesterday. And Also, here's another quick start. So, I mean, they are over delivering just on this front page. How to get started fast, how to build your business right now, today, with this one little program for $25. To me, everything that we do in Simple Freedom is actually a no-brainer, but this is particularly a no-brainer because you know what? In my situation, and I've been broker than broke many times, I can find it if I feel that it is valuable. I can find that money somewhere. Maybe I have to go sell something. I've done that before. I've taken, outdated clothing or appliances or, things like old worn out bikes or things we're not using anymore, and I've sold them because I wanted something. And that is kind of what sometimes people do. You don't have to go into hock because this is not something that is once a month, it's one time. So these three things, and then again it goes into how this works. We don't have anything held back. You have all of what you need just on this front page, even before you think about getting to the training page. And then you have a whole bunch of new stuff in here too. And we'll talk about tomorrow just this one piece here. Getting started never got any easier than what we have here in Enviralizer. I've been out there and I've seen what they do. I've been connected with many of the other programs and products and systems, many of which they are just a big sales machine all the time. Selling, selling, selling. Now tonight we're going to have what we call the Simple Freedom Internet Marketing School, and that is, the information will be on the bottom of this video. That is free to anybody, no matter what. They don't have to be part of any of what we're doing, but I can tell you, if you're part of this, you'll even understand it better. And so that is what I have to share with you today. I hope that's been helpful, and I can promise you there'll be more.